Another question, question number 12. The element which has the electronic configuration Kr5s2 4d10 is. What is the element that has its electronic configuration? It may be paramagnetic in its atomic state, okay, paramagnetic at oxidation state plus 2, or diamagnetic in its atomic state, or no correct answer. Here we have element that characterized by this oxidation state. It means its outermost energy level here, the orbital, is completely filled. It means that is diamagnetic. It means that is diamagnetic. So the right answer will be here, diamagnetic in its oxidation state. Okay, another question, question number 13. In the opposite figure, pointer deflect more when adding substance containing which ion of these in the tube? Here we have a tube. If we want to measure the paramagnetic or diamagnetic property, we put element here and putting two poles of magnet north and south, and we will measure here the magnetic property. So here we have what the element will be in the tube. Do you think iron 2, manganese plus 2, or its oxidation state plus 2, chromium plus 3, and vanadium plus 2? Do you think what? Do you think manganese plus 2, it's the substance that has high magnetic moment, so it will deflect more when adding what? When adding manganese oxidation state plus 2. Another question here, question number 14. Which of the following choices represent a catalytic activity of transition element and their compounds? Okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about catalytic activity? We use transition elements as a catalyst, so they are good. C and D are wrong. Okay, another property, catalytic activity of the compound of the transition element. Here, if we have elements that making compound and these compounds including transition elements, so they are good in both activity of transition in case of element or compound. So the number A will be the right answer, good in two cases, in case of element or in case of compound. Question number 15. The element which has electronic configuration argon 4s1 3d10 has several oxidation states here, catalytic activity, colored compound, or the previous. What do you think about this? Okay, I think it's easy. All these properties belong to this element. So there is different oxidation state as it will lose electron in the s orbital, okay, or it will be lose one from its d orbital. When it lose one of the electrons, it will be colored and it is very active as it lose electron or more. Another question here, question number 16. I think it's important and we discuss it. The opposite figure shows the energy diagram of chemical reaction. The letter what of these, A, B, or C, represents the activation energy when catalyst is used? Okay, what do you think about it when we use what the activation energy when a catalyst is used? Do you think activation energy will be increases or will get high activity for the substance when the difference between the reactant and the product will be decreases? So here we have activation energy decrease, or a catalyst will be used here in case number B. B here means that we use a catalyst in this substance as the difference between the reactant and the product will be decreases. Okay, another question, question number 17. The opposite figure represents the activation energy before and after adding a catalyst. The activation energy of catalyst equal what? So here we have three numbers, 130, 180, and 210. What do you think? Which of these numbers represent that activation catalyst here we have what? We have 100. It means that if we use a catalyst, the activation energy difference between each of them, when we use here a catalyst, activation energy will decreases. So the activation energy decreases after using what? After using the catalyst. Another question here we have question number 18. All transition metals are characterized by which property? I think it's too easy. Ability to magnetize, not sometimes several oxidation number, and forming colored solutions. All of them are characterized by they are good conductor of electricity or electric conductivity. Question number 19. Which of the following ions has colored aqueous solution? It means that it give colored. We have iron 3 only, aluminium 3 only, iron 3 and iron 2 and nickel 2 only, aluminium plus 3, nickel plus 2, iron plus 3. Okay, which of them will give colors? We have here iron 3 and nickel plus 2, as they are what? They are diamagnetic substance, or they have number of unpaired electron in the orbital. On dissolving each of what in water, colored solution are formed. We have scandium, iron, cobalt, nickel, and zinc. Okay, which of them will be make a colored solution? Do you think what? Do you think iron and cobalt will give iron and cobalt? Iron here, iron 2. In this case, iron sulfate and cobalt also, oxidation number state 2, will give what colored solution? It is the last question of our lesson. I hope you enjoy our lesson. Thank you for joining. Please, we are waiting for you for another choices question.